All right, people, welcome back to the Black Pulpit today. We have myself here as the host, Cedric Combs, co-host, Justin Combs. We got two guests here today. They come from Shreveport, both of them from Shreveport. We got Kobe to the left of me, and we got the other Justin to the right of me. And they 18, 19, he looks 17, but I got a lot of young minds with me today, which I want to reach out to the young generation to say, hey man, open up your mind and stop being programmed to what these people done taught you to be. You know what I'm saying? So
you gotta unprogram.
We got to unprogram. You got to teach yourself something. Just tell yourself, teach myself something. But we're gonna get into some real topics today.
The moon.
The moon.
The moon.
The moon.
The moon, the moon, the moon.
Let's start. They don't believe.
These two people.
I was Joseph.
So we have opinions. Everybody have different ways that they think, of the way people manipulate you to believe that this has happened or this is going.
We went to the moon, people.
We went to the moon.
Y'all went?
No.
Exactly.
But we have people that went to the moon.
Yes.
Not just because we Neil Armstrong.
How you know that?
There are pictures.
There are more than
pictures.
I can take a picture right
There are
now
more
of
than
me
pictures.
standing on the moon.
So you're telling me these
No, you
people?
can't.
Yes, he
Yes, I
can.
can.
No, you can't.
I can make this
No, you-
green screen the moon right
he
now.
can. Yes, he can.
And
He
like
can.
I'm
He can.
in the moon.
It ain't gonna look the same.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
It will if you
No,
have
it
the right.
If I do it
the
right,
right stuff. Yes.
yeah.
You just gotta take the good.
But this my
I'm
thing.
telling you.
But listen. But this
I'm
my
telling you, they got green screen. They green screened y'all out, thinking that man went to the moon. You can't go to the moon.
How you green screen when you at the shuttle launch?
Exactly. They're at the shuttle
Oh,
launch.
they can. Okay, we gonna take this shuttle into space. Then we gonna. How they gonna?
Where the shuttle?
Who recorded it?
The shuttle can sit in there.
The people there.
It's cameras on the shuttle.
There's cameras on the shuttle, and there's the people that was there
There's cameras
across the waters.
Yeah.
Across the waters.
Water from what? Water on the
It was. They was sitting across. It was like.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was an ocean. It was a body of water. They were
When
sitting
you
across from
watching the shuttle, you gotta stand like a certain.
a certain feet because it's so much fire coming from it. So much because they got so much fume. Like they got so much coming.
There's
from
so
under
much
the shuttle.
gas burning at one point.
And
at one time.
if they didn't go to the space, if they didn't go, that shuttle took off. That shuttle took
Okay,
off.
this is what I want to ask y'all. Y'all know how the rocket take off, right?
Yes.
So when you take off, you got to go land on the moon, right? Or do they just hover over the moon and
What
send something
happened,
down
they-
there?
They're traveling to the moon.
No, what
They
happened?
travel.
The shuttle
then what
breaks. The shuttle breaks. Why is it in the moon? There's space debris in
Yeah.
space, in orbit.
Everything
So
break
the
off the shuttle.
Yeah, it breaks off the
Right,
shuttle.
and that's what it takes to lift off, right?
It takes. What you mean?
That's what it takes to get the shuttle back into space, right?
To get it to space.
To get to space.
Yeah.
But it don't take that to get it back.
Yeah.
It don't.
No.
It don't take.
That's
nothing.
why it do take some. That's why it's still there on there. But the stuff that it don't need no more, it come off. Like when it's taken off, there's stuff that falls off. In the earth.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's a
saying.
huge spacecraft. We gotta fight gravity.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So they come
So,
back. They land through like the orbit, and they use the orbit to land and stuff, and all that type of stuff.
how many landers they done had?
It's
a lot. I don't really know the exact number.
It's not
but-
exact number. You have to look that
So do
up.
they
gotta
teach y'all
look
that in school?
Yeah, it's just in school.
Well, I mean, like elementary, like
Yeah,
what
all
grade?
throughout school.
Out to our school.
When? Cause they didn't teach that back in my
So
childhood.
when you was in
Did
school,
you learn that?
You remember the teacher?
Did you learn anything about NASA
come
in
on.
school?
Yes,
Let's
you
be
did.
honest.
Yes, you
Did
did.
they
I
teach you
mean,
about NASA in
they
school?
taught enough.
Houston,
to a
we
certain
have a
extent.
problem.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, they taught enough.
Yeah.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah.
So you
But
know,
it was on, just like he said, to an extent.
They only teach you
taught
what they want you to know.
Yeah, what
That's-
they want you to
what
know.
what they want.
That's
Yeah,
why
that's what
you
y'all
dig deeper
defending.
in
I
research.
give you
Yeah,
a history
they
book,
definitely-
and your history ain't even in there.
They definitely teach you. They definitely teach you what you want to know. But I'm saying,
If you
it's
dig
not a
deeper,
lie.
you'll find.
It's not a lie.
But it ain't the whole truth either.
Yeah.
That's why you dig deeper.
Exactly.
No.
That's why we have
So,
exactly.
research.
Y'all
So they
had
lying?
American history, and
Exactly.
did y'all take American history?
I took American history. this
Yeah,
year.
I took American history in high
Is
school.
y'all history in there?
Black history.
Yeah.
They do that little Black history month real
No,
quick.
I'm asking, is it in the book?
Is it in the book?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, so to a certain extent.
Do you
I ain't
mean
talking about Martin
Amer-
Luther King. I'm talking
asking,
about.
you
To
talking about
the
okay? You talking about African American history
I'm
or
talking about
African
all,
history?
All our history, black history,
African history or African American history?
our history.
American.
You have to get
American history.
African American history.
That's what I'm saying.
In American
Well,
history, they teach African American history. They do.
Well, to what extent?
to.
They teach you about Martin Luther King and Malcolm.
I mean, they can't
Boom.
fit. They can't fit everything in there.
But they got everything.
They got everything. They do.
They got Chris Columbus in
They
there.
do, but
he ain't even
but they
found
don't. They don't got Chris. They don't got the whole Chris Columbus.
Shit, they got him like he done discovered America.
He didn't. He didn't.
Exactly. So that's a lie that they put.
Exactly.
What you think else they
It's the
put in
truth,
you?
but it's a lie.
Did we ever really read that in the book though?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
What book you read? They said he discovered America.
American,
I can't tell you the exact book, but
every year you
They didn't. They didn't. It's not in the book.
Okay.
The teacher said that.
it's in the school system. The school system is a
But you
program.
didn't read in the book. They
It was in
said
the
Christopher
book.
Columbus came to America.
It was in our American history book.
I can find the textbook online right now. They
Yeah,
got
it's
them
in our
words.
American history
If
book.
you do that, I'll give you all the money in my bank account.
All right.
Well, you
When they show your pocket.
I can look it up. But I mean, it's not. They only. Everything is a program. School, church, everything that you can't. You have to be able to learn without them teaching you. You got to be able to go out and program your mind. I can say in the Matrix. You know how he sit down in that chair and they went to programming his mind and stuff to learn this and learn that. That's what we have to do instead of letting some people create a program for us. I can tell you first.
I mean, you
12th
program.
grade.
Anybody who's teaching you programming you.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm teaching myself. So
You programming yourself?
Yeah, I'm programming myself. I'd rather me program myself than somebody program me with lies.
Whatever you hear is gonna be programmed to you.
No, I ain't gonna say whatever I hear.
Well, whatever you allow for it to get to a certain extent in your head is gonna be programmed in you.
Yeah, but they come up with a cycle because they know from the age of 1 to like 9, that's when they can program you with this stuff. Make
You can be
believe.
programmed
They
now.
got you up here singing the national anthem every day in class. All this type of stuff
Before the game.
before the game. You not knowing what you don't know what you saying. You don't know what this means. You going to a church that was built by the government to program your mind to do this, be this religion here, get this certain group of people so they can get this money to the church. Pay taxes. I mean,
they don't pay taxes. Churches don't.
I mean, they don't, but I'm saying they funded by the government is part of it.
Yeah, but
The government different. It's like Uncle Sam. You pay taxes when you work. You pay taxes when you go buy a honey bun. When you go buy gas. They getting in everything. So, I mean, it's man. You got
Okay, you programming yourself though, but everything you program yourself to be ain't true either. Because
Well-
watch this, for example. You remember you seen the little thing on Facebook? It was like where the real jingle bells came from. You seen a bell on a slave.
Yeah, you ain't know.
But that see that's
you
fake
don't know.
though.
No, you don't know that.
But you don't know that it.
That's definitely. I know that. I can look it up and show you.
Yeah, I can look it up.
I
too.
showed you. I showed you.
But
I told you that don't got
they-
to do
I
with
read-
each other.
I read
had-
something
So
that-
y'all don't feel like they had games to where they was throwing balls at black babies' heads.
Yeah, they did. But jingle bells.
They
ain't nothing to
had
do with slaves.
slaves used to run away. They had to
It's
find
the
a
bell.
tactic to,
The
when
song Jingle Bells has nothing to do with slavery.
you don't know that.
All right, I do know that.
When it was made.
What it was my
When it
I
was
can
made.
find. I'm gonna find out right
Find out
now.
when it was made.
No, I actually.
y'all believe in Santa Claus, don't you?
Who?
Who?
Yeah.
No.
No. Because I've seen my people put
Exactly.
the presents in the tree.
That's what I'm saying.
So
So
why are they promoting Santa Claus?
yeah,
For the
they
kids.
That's a lie.
it's something behind it. I'm telling you, Santa Claus was not no, but no,
We gotta live by
So
lying
you
to
think
kids.
Santa Claus is the master?
yeah.
No.
Who he providing presents for? They make if they
Ask yourself, what color was it?
I don't know what color Saint Nick was.
The elves,
Jingle-
they
Jingle
represent
bells.
people that's lower,
Okay.
like minorities.
Okay.
That's what they represent.
Okay,
Yeah.
my brother. But look, Jingle Bells was written in 1850, and it says in Massachusetts, which is the North. They didn't have no slaves in Massachusetts.
That was back in the slavery days. And
But it
you
wasn't-
said 1850?
1850.
If anything was wrote back
watch this.
then-
Watch, listen before you get to talking.
Go ahead.
The Pierpont was a native of the town and wanted to write something to commemorate the town's annual slave races around Thanksgiving.
You say slave?
Slave races around Thanksgiving.
Slave races.
Slave.
No.
Slave. Like niggas on slaves.
I see where you coming from though, because I actually did read Hush Puppies. Come from when they balled up cornbread and they threw them at the puppies so that puppies would be quiet when they was escaping.
Yeah.
The puppies?
The dogs. The dogs, like the guard. I want to say guard
like dogs that was around.
That was
if
around.
You said dog,
so
it's gonna make noise. So
it's gonna make noise. So they threw they rolled up cornbread and they threw hush puppies. Hush.
I mean, it was a lot of stuff that they don't tell us about what happened. They just, show us a couple movies.
Yeah.
But if you go like actually and read, like go back in your history, like damn, they really were doing this like that.
Yeah. Like most of these nursery rhymes really be about slaves. Though.
Yeah.
Like
the
roll
cartoons.
roll your
cartoons
boat. Roll gently down the stream.
Okay.
Those are slaves on that boat.
Okay.
Cartoons. That's made from slavery.
That's what I'm saying.
Tarzan.
Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse is
All
a slave.
that-
I don't know about Mickey Mouse is a slave cartoon.
What is going
If you see
on?
anything with white gloves on it,
What is going on?
it's particular to slaves.
That is
What is
anything with white
going on?
gloves.
Cartoons?
Yeah.
That do watch the original Mickey Mouse. The original, not this new Mickey Mouse.
Of course. I mean, back in the days they had racist cartoons.
It's still
But
here.
yeah.
What is the most if you
Yeah.
think of cartoons, what pops in your head? Mickey Mouse. That's the most famous cartoon. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Mickey
What pop in my
Mouse.
head?
Dude.
I ain't gonna pay.
That's America's cartoon, dude.
That is America's
Yeah,
cartoon.
I guess.
And what is America?
My brothers, we on to something.
So do y'all really think they went to the moon?
Yes.
Man, look.
After all of that.
After all that agreeing,
Yes.
y'all think they
I
went to
still
the moon?
believe went to the moon.
Yeah.
Because
How?
there are African American astronauts.
Definitely. Like, definitely. There are people who've been to the moon.
Hey,
There's
they probably
videos
did go
of
to
it.
the moon, though.
There's videos
There's
of
a
it.
video.
There's a picture of it and everything.
So how do you
they go to the
explain
moon?
gravity?
Yes.
You think these people just up there floating?
Why the astronauts that go, do they ever say like, a speech or something? Like they don't ever say nothing about going to the moon? Or are they not, or they told not to say
No, actually, they
anything
do.
about
They do.
going
They
to the
do.
moon?
They do. They do interviews and stuff. You can look it up. I forgot the dude who went with Neil Armstrong. The other dude.
The other dude that went with Neil Armstrong,
Yeah,
he had an interview.
Yeah, he did a lot of interviews actually. I don't think Neil Armstrong ever did an
What
interview.
about the other people though?
Other astronauts?
So is he still living?
Yeah, he's still living.
Yeah.
There's other
So
astronauts.
we can go ask him and
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
gonna
think-
tell you what they told him to tell.
Yeah. He probably can't even talk now.
Yeah, I
That's
think
why-
so.
Hey, it's something wrong with him.
Yeah,
It's something wrong with him.
what?
I bet it's something wrong with him.
It probably is something wrong with him.
Cause they be
probably
making
is.
movies and stuff.
I
I'm
mean,
telling
it's
you.
radiation in space. It's radiation in space. When you go into space, that's why they wear spacesuits and stuff.
It's in the
The
white
aliens
with
won't
the
even let
white
you
man.
go there for.
The aliens?
The aliens.
What aliens?
What aliens?
What you mean?
What aliens gonna let you not go to the moon?
Man, who you think runs space?
Stop. Watch this. Watch this.
Where you think every single one come
listen,
from?
No, listen. Watch this. Who programmed you to believe that aliens run space?
Hey, why we?
I
keep
didn't
saying-
say I did not saying like
Cause what program? I learned that in school. You think of aliens, where you gonna think they're from?
Who you think runs space?
well I'm looking at it from what the United States is hiding. And what we seeing now, people seeing UFOs and stuff, appearing. I watched some video, I don't know, I just kind of been doing some researching, but they do exist.
You don't have to do no research to know aliens exist though.
No, but
I believe
it's
aliens
how
on
they
Earth.
exist. Like deep in the water, you only can go so far off into the ocean.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
Cause they ain't gonna let you go.
No, you can't go. You cannot go because of pressure.
No,
not
'cause of
day.
pressure.
Not day. It ain't no
Pressure.
day.
It's nothing that stop.
Ain't
it's
no
not,
day.
It's not a person.
in the water.
It's not a person it's not a person or a creature that's gonna stop you from
I ain't
going in
saying
the
a
water.
person,
It
but
might be no.
A creature.
A creature.
they have the
I'm saying
technology to go, we don't.
If they can go in space, they can go in the water.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying,
it's
they can go
it's
places.
different.
It's different.
It's different.
You going
pressure.
up. You don't have nothing pushing on your brain.
Yeah.
Put-
Because when you go in water,
No, that's what
Yeah, I hear what y'all
in
just
the
said.
water. In the water is pressure.
I'm saying
When
that-
it's
the same
right. When you
thing.
go in the
Water,
air, ain't nothing pushing down on you.
7 miles in the
Y'all,
ocean, same
y'all,
thing.
gravity, y'all
Space.
know what gravity is?
Gravity and water.
gravity and water.
Gravity and water.
Well, water. You talking about water? We talking about deep in the ocean.
Pressure.
Pressure.
It's pressure.
You know how much
If they can
water
build
on top of
things,
you?
If they can
space
build
down?
a skyscraper rocket ship, they can build something to go underwater. Like y'all not taking that into account.
They can go.
They can go
They can go like probably
y'all don't think
6 miles or something.
They working
7
on
miles.
it. It's not like they didn't just never.
Who
try.
told you they was working on
They are working on
They
it.
are
Yeah,
working
they
on
are
it.
working on it.
You
Now,
got-
you got some people working on it.
You never seen.
program,
But you can't.
Look at y'all defending them.
But you only can go so far though.
You gonna cause of pressure of the water.
Yeah.
It's gonna cave in
But-
whatever you in.
So-
adding you.
So
The
rather
aliens have
than
technology.
taking care of the stuff that we can't on Earth, they want to go into space first.
I mean, my theory, like what I think about, I think we should probably put more money into space travel because, you know, what you find out there might could help down here.
Okay, but at the
How?
same token,
There might be more
if you
life.
can't take care of what's down here, we don't need to go up there yet.
What you mean?
The
They
whole
gonna do
ocean
them
ain't
up there
discovered,
messing with shit.
but they
I know.
trying to go in space.
Not even all the Earth is discovered.
Exactly. So let's take care. We take care of home. So why they doing that?
It's gonna take so
staggered.
long to discover.
But if
all
they
of
would
it.
have been more organized, they could have been did the ocean. It's on Earth. You know how long they've been doing this stuff?
But they don't have the material to.
If they can go in
sustain
space,
that
y'all
pressure.
underestimate.
If they can go
don't
in
have
space,
that.
Y'all
Yeah,
are
in
underestimating
the
the ocean.
Y'all are
The ocean is strong.
It's
The
the most
ocean is
strongest
strong.
thing on
It
the
is.
earth.
The ocean can kill you if
Hey.
you go so far up under
The
there.
earth can kill you. We go under.
Animals that live
So
in
is
the
it
ocean.
harder to go in space or
It's
the ocean?
animals.
The
it's-
ocean.
The ocean.
Because listen, think about this. There's animals that habitat is the ocean. A whale. Just think of a whale.
Yeah.
A whale is a certain spot in the ocean. A whale can't go. He gonna get crushed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're gonna get crushed
it's
down.
only so deep they can go. Just like I mean, I just feel like they don't have the technology to go there deep. And
They don't.
The
They
aliens
don't.
do.
They don't.
No, not yet.
But the aliens
They're
do.
working on it.
What aliens got the technology?
What aliens?
The spaceships. What you mean?
Spaceships in the
UFO,
water.
The area. Look at watch the movies.
Where's Area
They
51?
tell you through the movies like Transformers and shit.
Where's Area 51?
What is
It's in
Nevada?
yeah, Nevada. It's
Nevada.
in Nevada.
It's somewhere you
I
can't
think
even
so,
go.
Arizona.
If you went up there, they gonna kill you.
Yeah.
They gonna arrest you. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go there. That's
It's a-
why
it's a
they
super-
had UFO.
It was a
yeah.
man that posted. He started this little thing, and a lot of people signed up talking about going to Area 51.
No, you
So the
talking
FBI
The raid
got
man.
in contact with him.
Yeah.
He was just saying it was a joke, but they serious about
Hey,
it.
I thought.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I
I thought they was gonna do it for
I
real.
thought people was finna
Look
go
it
to-
up.
I know what you're talking about.
They had the government got so much stuff that they hiding from us. What's the guy? Trump. His great grandfather. He invented the time machine. Time machine exists. The government took it from him.
Well, to be honest though,
Time
a time
machine-
machine,
Hey, it's literally
a
impossible
time
to
machine
do.
is really a rocket ship. Because if you can go in space and you come back and it's a whole different time, that's
Our
a time
cars
machine.
are time machines. You know, different time zone.
He was looking into different dimensions.
That
Man, what's the? I'm
A time
gonna pull up his
machine, a
name.
real time machine, is literally impossible.
You don't.
It's
you don't
literally
know.
impossible.
See, that's
How could you dematerialize your body
You can go to space.
and materialize it right back
You go to space and come
in
home.
a different
Go read what the government took from. I can't think his name. The other guy was talking about it. We
So,
came back and did the
that's
podcast
probably the
about
same thing as Dr. Sebi.
it. No, this different. This is where
Dr. Sebi.
he come up with. It's just like an invention. He come up with a great invention, and they saw it, and they took it. Now
Like Dr.
it's-
Sebi came up with the cure for cancer and they killed him.
yeah, but they didn't. They not taking it and using it or
I'm
whatever.
iffy on Dr. Sebi.
Nah, he real. He real. He went to court.
I'm iffy on Dr. Sebi.
Nah.
Why are you iffy on Dr. Sebi?
I don't know. I don't believe he cured cancer.
They
Through
he had the
herbs.
cure. Okay, who?
God.
Look at all the people that worked with him.
Bro, think about it.
Dude.
Think about it. Think about cancer. We watch our grandmama die from cancer.
Yeah, cause they killed. The hospitals
did they kill her?
you.
Did they kill her, or was it
Just
the
like-
cigarettes that she was smoking?
The cigarettes, but they put it out there for you to smoke too.
And she grabbed it.
Think about it. Think about it. Are cigarettes illegal to smoke?
No.
Is weed illegal to smoke in certain areas?
Yeah. But that's all between taxes and stuff. They trying to. It's whenever they figure out how to. Which I would like. Look,
If the government see that weed is significantly, however you say that word, is healthier to smoke than
all drugs.
why they not making
all
that?
drugs should be legal. All drugs should be legal. All drugs.
No,
all
drugs
drugs should be legal.
No, it's different.
Now watch this. Now watch this.
Marijuana is not a drug.
No, watch this. Watch this. What
Drugs are something that they make up.
Let me just
the pills that you take.
Let me explain it. Watch this. In a certain time in Britain, heroin was illegal and pushed and controlled through pharmacies, and it was like 200 to 300 heroin addicts, while America was like 100-some-thousand, and it's illegal in America, but it's legal there. You see what I'm saying? If you regulate drugs through pharmacies, it's gonna eliminate the black market. No, watch this. It's gonna eliminate the black market completely, because I need to buy it from Cub when they gonna get it to me for real. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna eliminate that. It's gonna the addict rate's gonna go down because they gonna regulate it. They gonna regulate it. Everything. If you regulate everything, if you do everything in moderation, it's gonna be okay. You can do anything in moderation, it'll be alright.
No, I don't know about that. Cause they gonna.
But it's been studies on it. They done it before.
I just feel should nothing be.
In Oregon,
all that man-made stuff
decriminalized.
shouldn't even exist. In it, like Dr. Sebi, he did everything God put on the word. He used everything God made for us to use to cure ourselves, and that's what I think you ain't understanding that. Besides going to the hospital and they giving you this pill, he went and got this plant, did some stuff, put it together with the woo, and made you a cure.
Dude, I just posted today.
Bro, if Dr. Sebi cured cancer, everybody would be doing the same thing he did.
They don't want to get it out.
Him.
Why
Yes,
you
they
think?
do.
He was about to bring it to America and they killed Nipsey.
In America.
Oh,
Left Eye.
They killed
Nick Cannon don't even want to
Nick
do the
Cannon.
documentary.
A Crip killed Nipsey.
No,
Dude,
he
a
don't
Crip
pay.
killed Nipsey?
A
The
Crip
police
killed
paid.
Nipsey?
Dude, the government.
What you think the Crip know about Dr. Saban?
Dude,
Man,
the
I'm telling
government.
They said Nipsey knew that man.
Look up Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon don't even want to do.
Do the documentary no more, bro.
Yeah, cause they putting out death threats.
What you think Nipsey was finna do? Nipsey was finishing
If
that
Dr.
documentary.
Sebi get exposed, the pharmaceutical companies is
It's
wiped
over.
out.
Bro.
They don't
All
want to
these
lose their money.
diseases,
Yeah.
that's why I think COVID-19
It's
is
for-
government made.
It's for sure real.
It definitely is.
You
It
can't tell
definitely
me that COVID-19 not government made.
Yeah,
You
it
cannot
is.
tell me.
It is. They put it out, and now, first of all, I knew it was fake because I'm not saying it was fake, but
It ain't
they
fake.
made it so.
I don't think the numbers are real.
No, it ain't
Numbers
real.
not real.
'Cause
No,
first-
you want me to tell you how numbers real? My auntie, she told me this. My auntie is a nurse. She works in Vicksburg, in the hospital in Vicksburg. While they was doing tests, they had people that signed up for the test online, and they had to stand in line for the test. There's hundreds of people inside the line for the test. She told me this.
Yeah.
And before people were standing in line, they had to sign up to get it. People that was in line didn't even get their test yet. Got an email saying they tested positive. They didn't even go get the test yet.
Yeah.
They testing you positive and you not even positive.
Because they get paid
Trying to
from
promote the vaccine.
each positive test. So if just like this, y'all gotta wear gloves when it first come out. Everybody put on gloves. So they know it started a pandemic wearing the gloves. Oh, you ain't got to wear the gloves no more. Just put your mask on.
Pandemic started, then the gloves. The pandemic came first, then the gloves came second.
That's what I'm saying. But the gloves started a bigger pandemic because they was like, oh, no, people touching this door, then come back and touch that. So they were like, well, wipe out the gloves since it's gonna do that. But what happened to the hand sanitizer when you walk in Walmart and you grab a buggy or something?
It's still there, right in front of the door.
No, I'm talking about they not spraying everything. It's not. The shit ain't real to me.
Let me tell you something.
Like if they was really so worried about it, they would be strict on like making everybody do it.
They
Wash your hands. Like when you come in,
They
don't
told
wash
y'all
your
to
hands.
stay home for about 4
And
months.
if it was
That
really
wasn't gonna
serious,
work.
The 1819
I think-
flu pandemic.
I think they was telling us to do that because they putting up 5G towers. They want everybody to stay in the house.
So you don't believe COVID real either?
Nah. It's real.
I
It's just
believe
not.
I believe there's a disease out there.
Yeah.
But I don't believe COVID killing all these
Just
people.
like syphilis. You think syphilis was real?
The numbers in COVID.
Yeah, syphilis was
Yeah,
real.
because who gave it to him?
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
Who gave it to him?
Let me ask you something. Where is Ebola?
Still in Africa. Still in Africa.
Nah,
Still-
but over here.
No. Ebola came over here one time. One time.
Who brought it?
Some dude who
We didn't have to go into
the
quarantine
dude,
for Ebola.
no. The dude who brought Ebola here was a doctor in Africa who's working with Ebola patients. Ebola is still in Africa.
But over here,
It was only one person.
what happened to syphilis? What happened to the
What you
chicken
mean,
pox?
what
What happened to the chicken pox?
Vaccines, people, technology
That was
advances.
experiment.
So you're getting the vaccine.
Bro.
You gonna get the COVID vaccine?
No, because I feel like because they said no. The only reason is I heard that once you get over COVID, you get like COVID antibodies, but you can't get it again. But I probably won't be as bad or something like that. But because I had COVID, I know for a fact I had COVID.
You had the flu.
No, I didn't.
You
No,
were
I didn't.
sick. You were
No,
just
I
sick.
didn't. No, I didn't. No,
They gonna call anything COVID.
How many
They
could I had?
Man, they ain't gonna so many
How
names.
they gonna tell you what you had?
I know what I had.
How you know what COVID is? How you know what
everything-
that
everything-
like? How you know what that
COVID-19?
like?
Only
I
about
know
what
what
you
you
told.
Bro,
If you never heard-
everything they said, I had the flu before, and I did not lose my taste and my smell. What that is? That's a whole different disease. That's a whole different disease. I had the flu before.
But it got stages though.
flu.
Different diseases got stages.
Bro, when I had the flu, it's totally different from COVID. It's totally different. COVID feel worse than the flu.
Dude,
COVID feel way worse than the
I
flu.
feel like I have had COVID before.
You probably did have COVID before.
Why have I not lost my taste or smell?
You probably didn't have COVID. You probably had the flu.
But how you know you lost your taste and smell? I'm just asking. Did you eat some and you just didn't taste it or?
Come on, man.
Like
what you
couldn't-
mean?
Like that means you couldn't breathe. Like
What?
You losing your smell. What you breathing in?
Nigga.
You got to breathe some right. You got to smell.
What is you saying?
I'm just saying. How you lose?
What is you saying?
Like goddamn, I got to
This
take.
man just said, how did I breathe if I can't smell?
How you smell? Like
Bro,
what was you smelling?
you can breathe without smelling something.
Like
You breathe all the time without smelling something.
You can breathe through your mouth, though.
I smell ass now.
Dude.
No, I'm just. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get like, damn, how you not smell something but still breathing? I mean, you breathing through your nose.
What do you can go outside and not smell nothing and
No,
still
no,
breathe.
You gonna smell something.
Outside has a smell.
Outside has smell. This room got to smell. Your bathroom got to smell. Your ass got to smell.
Alright.
Just like
Her ass got to.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I'm just saying.
No, listen.
I'm
Just like you can walk outside and you can. Oh, it's about to rain. You can smell the rain.
I wanna know I know.
It's about
I
to
just
rain.
said, I heard.
Wanna know how I know?
can't
Wanna
eat
know how I
nothing.
know? Wanna know how I know? Cause watch this. Everything got a smell to it, right?
Yep.
You put something with a very super strong smell in front of it. When I had that, I wouldn't be able to smell it.
But did you do?
Did I do what?
Put the super strong stuff, alcohol.
Yes,
gas.
yes. I put a big vapor rub on my nose, couldn't smell it.
Your nose stopped up.
Yeah, that's all I'm like.
I can breathe. I was
Yeah.
breathing. I was breathing.
You were breathing, but
I couldn't smell it. I put it's a little thing. You put your nose in with the water, the little big vapor.
I believe you. I believe you.
so did
Couldn't
you eat
smell it.
anything?
Eat something, it don't taste like nothing. It tastes like nothing.
What does nothing taste like?
What you mean?
What does nothing taste like?
This was before or after the COVID test?
This is before or after the COVID test. This was before the COVID test. Then I got a COVID test, and then I knew I had COVID.
Now you programmed.
No. Yeah. Man,
Now you used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he said I can't breathe the smell, but I just want to. I ain't, like everything got a taste and everything got a smell.
You have to go through it. It's really undescribable. You really can't taste it. You're
I don't
really
know.
just biting and chewing stuff. You really
And
can't
you don't
taste it.
even feel it.
You can feel it in your mouth, but you can't taste it. You don't taste it.
So
I'm
you
kinda-
lose feeling in your taste.
No, you lose the taste.
I'm kind of iffy on it because, like, I believe there's a disease, but I don't believe that COVID-19, this disease that came out of nowhere, is killing all.
But it
these
didn't come
people.
out of nowhere. It's been around. It's been around.
Well,
Exactly.
no, they built it. They built a stronger disease. They went and amped it up
Yeah.
over there in China. They had a
Yeah.
private lab.
But-
and
So
shit.
why China? If it started in China, why China don't got it?
No, China had it.
What?
Wuhan had it. They
Wuhan's-
closed it down. The dude brought it over here and spreaded it. But I want to know just how it just spread.
I do believe it came to lab. It started in China. I do believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe the bat story, none of that stuff. I don't believe that.
Yeah,
But I do believe it's created.
Well,
but,
it probably come
but
from bats. Some shit.
probably the old version came from bats.
Where you think Batman come from?
Shit,
Yeah.
bats. But
Excuse.
when you got the flu, you don't need no flu test. You know you got it. You feel
when
it.
it first started, they didn't know what it was. They just had a cold. They just told them it was the flu. It could be the same way for this.
Yeah.
What?
They just putting a different name on it.
That's what I'm saying. So you telling me COVID-19 killing all these people?
COVID is definitely killing people.
But it's killing
Killing
do y'all?
Not all these
Of
all
obesity and
Yeah, they say the
Long
world
face like that.
overpopulated anyways. Yeah,
Oh.
the world is overpopulated. So I seen a video where they say Bill Gates said we got to get rid of 3 billion people, and they aiming at Africa and stuff because of they feel like we the minorities and shit. But it's some real shit going on.
It's stuff in this government that we don't know about.
Whole lot of stuff.
But I'm talking about with this COVID stuff.
Yeah, just like the trafficking industry, the government is responsible for this.
The government is responsible for a lot of these so-called crimes.
Yeah, how you think these kids getting overseas and stuff? They got stuff. They got submarines in the ocean, so you can't. Y'all letting these people.
They putting the kids in
But
submarines.
do y'all know they can extract melanin from us?
And
Extract what?
they can extract
Melanin.
melanin. They can extract melanin from everyone on Earth.
Yeah, and you know how much it is a gram?
A whole lot of money.
It's like $350 a gram,
Yeah.
and that's why more black people's being kidnapped. I believe is because they using our melanin like
We're more valuable than the average person.
Yeah, like
If we're being honest, we are.
the darker you are,
If we were
the
not,
more powerful you
why
are.
were we the slaves if we weren't?
I ain't say we wasn't.
Because they can't survive in the sun. We can.
We can.
we
look at
send
me.
them to a boy. We send them into space.
Yeah.
They're taking that building.
They
They ain't built for that.
Yeah.
They ain't built for what?
Space. They ain't built for none of that up there.
So that's why you don't believe that people going to space.
I never said people weren't going to space. Somebody went to
I
space.
didn't see us go.
Who's us?
Who is this?
I can name. I just
What
told
you
you.
mean?
I just
Y'all
told
don't
you
know what
somebody.
us is?
I just
Yeah.
told you somebody.
There is an African American
That's a
astronaut.
lot of
video
African
We need to see
American
we need to see their interviews.
Yeah, what a video is.
What a bit. I can show you pictures and all that.
Cause you
Pictures.
can tell when somebody throw it off.
I can take a picture on and like I'm on the moon.
No, I'm telling
Man,
you.
They also have the technology to show you what they want to show you.
Come back and
Yeah,
do
that's gonna be a
actual
part
social
two.
action.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
part two because I've been to that. Like I've been to the Houston station where they actually was like Houston we have a problem. I've been to that whole facility, that facility. So I done read all that stuff because I was iffy just like y'all, but going there and looking at that, dude, they have went to the moon.
There are 15 black people who have traveled into space.
Just because we say you traveling into space,
Yeah, don't mean you went to the moon.
don't mean moon. Traveling to the moon is a different
That's what
mission.
I'm asking you. When have we been to the moon?
I don't think a black person has been to the moon.
Exactly.
But only because
Until we go.
only
I'm not gonna
because
leave.
we stopped going to the moon.
Why?
Because
It costs money.
I just told you certain presidents get the
The United States got money, but they
They don't
NASA
want to
got
spend
money. Them motherfuckers building out. They done built 20 goddamn space.
If NASA
shuttles.
really had money like you think they got money,
Man,
they'll be
people
sending
got money.
spaceships like every day.
They
NASA
won't.
want to go to space.
They can't.
They can't because of funding from the government.
No.
Alright.
If the government can fund another country, why you think they won't fund these people to go see is another world?
Because
somewhere?
people
They don't know
Because
they can- we
people
can't-
hold on. Because people in Congress don't think it's important as other
No,
people.
because it's not
Yeah.
real. It's not.
What's not real?
It's not
What's not real?
going to the moon. That's why the government ain't funding this
So
shit.
you think
Nigga, what? See, what? You gotta think about it. If y'all done went to the moon, that's just like if you go win a championship in the Super Bowl, they gonna keep funding you, right? Nah, if you done been to the moon, they gonna want you to go back.
It was like 18 trips to the moon.
Why only
Man.
18?
I gotta read them.
That's it.
I gotta read
In
them.
100
There's
years.
been so many trips to the moon. What is y'all talking
There's
about?
been-
When
there
have
has been-
What y'all talking about?
when have we as a people been? That's all I want to.
I don't think a black person has been to the moon
But
yet.
that's when we go.
But space travel isn't an important thing to people now, right now, and the people in government positions.
The government ain't funding this shit
Because
they ain't never.
So you telling me these people going through all this training,
Yeah.
all this
To them not go to
to not
space.
to not do nothing.
They
Y'all
just
said
they just
they're
sit
not doing it no
around.
more.
So
They're not doing
astronaut,
it no
what is an
more.
astronaut? What's
They're
an
not doing
astronaut?
They
it.
So
are
they gonna
doing
try-
it.
So
They're still
which one
because
is it?
the next
They
time
going or they not
the
going?
next time they fund it, we gone.
They definitely going to
We
space.
They obviously still
When is
funded.
the next time?
I don't know.
They actually just
When
sent
the last time they funded it?
No.
They actually just sent
when
some-
Neil Armstrong went to the moon? That's the last time they funded it?
No, they went to the moon plenty. Like
No.
they went to the moon more times after that.
But what have they brought back?
Moon rocks. Ice.
Moon rocks.
we supposed to know this stuff without having to
Moon
look it up.
rocks.
Yeah,
We supposed to know this stuff.
That's what
That's
I'm
what,
at.
like that's what y'all.
They
miss.
actually
Yeah.
have y'all be real? Have y'all ever just sat and watched a NASA?
Be
a
real.
NASA
Have you ever just wanted to do that shit though? Either?
Yes.
If it was really as big as it's supposed to be all over.
Would they let you
It'll be
do?
all over social media.
when they just sent
Yeah.
us,
You know the government moves social
They-
media because
it
if they
do.
wanted us to know about this stuff, it would be on social
It
media.
would.
Everybody would know.
Like I said, the government ain't funding this shit no more because they
'Cause
ain't
they-
never win. It's all I can tell you.
I'm not gonna agree, but
Do you
I'm
know
gonna
how
disagree.
much it costs to go to the moon?
Do you know how much a war costs?
Yeah.
when the last time we had a war?
They make money from
war
war.
now. We over there taking their own now.
We make money from war. We don't make
Yeah,
money
but
from
we
going
over
to
there
space.
stealing all
We
the
don't make
shit.
money from going to space. We make money from war.
But we can.
That's why
if
wars
it was
happen.
so important, we'll gain
That's
something from
facts.
space.
That's facts. I believe you.
But they want to go see
Bruh,
what's
they-
another word. Just like you said, it might be another word out there that can help us. You should be funding it so we can get away from because this motherfucker blow
How
up.
they know it's different galaxies?
They have telescopes and stuff.
To see that far.
Yes.
To see that for
Yeah.
You
Well,
can
I know
look
they,
at
I know,
you can go
I know
out
they got a
there
big
and see
telescope
Saturn
in
yourself.
Antarctica and shit. But I'm
Out
just
the
saying,
galaxy?
I'm talking about
Out the
like
galaxy?
another
No,
galaxy.
Not you
That's
probably.
what I
You
said.
probably.
I'm
can
talking
buy-
about like a portal, seeing it through, some shit like that.
But NASA got you. If you look at them super telescopes as big as this room, bigger than this room.
in NASA, the telescope circle is like
Oh yeah, I know
Hell, it's
about
bigger.
that.
It's probably bigger than this
I
house.
said outside the galaxy though.
But
How they know stuff outside the galaxy if they ain't never been out the galaxy?
They can see.
they only
it.
can see
How can they see out the
stars.
galaxy?
You ever heard of the observable universe?
No.
No.
You never heard
That's
of
the
the-
problem.
Number
That's the
stars.
problem.
Because you don't know.
What's in the galaxy? Stars, moon.
Asteroids. It's
Planets.
What?
space
Asteroid.
Black
How you know an
holes.
asteroid exists?
What do space shuttles go when they break
an
apart? in
asteroid
space?
has hit Earth
shuttles
before.
in orbit.
Like
They go on-
Armageddon asteroid.
An asteroid has hit Earth before. Just like you believe UFOs exist.
You don't think? Wait.
So you believe in shooting stars?
You don't think
An
asteroid? hit
asteroid
Earth?
here.
You don't think asteroid? I can show you a video of
Asteroid hitting Earth.
Well,
when
you talking
one
about
just
like
hit-
meteorites?
Yes,
that's
meteors.
A that's a
Meteor.
meteorite.
A meteor.
I'm talking about an asteroid.
That's
Asteroid
an
is big.
asteroid.
No,
It ain't.
asteroid.
Asteroid.
It's different
An asteroid and a
things.
meteorite.
asteroids
Yeah.
and meteors are the same
Asteroids
thing.
No, it
and
ain't. No, it ain't.
different things.
Meteorites are small. Asteroid is a big ass, giant ass rock that's aiming for Earth.
So
It'll-
maybe when
it'll never come
when
into
they
Earth
put
that
out
size.
an asteroid is headed towards Earth, you don't believe that.
No,
An asteroid can be headed toward
I done
Earth.
seen it.
break
That
down
done
in
said
our-
some
in our
asteroid.
atmosphere.
That's
A
why
big
they
ass-
send stuff up there to stop that. Like NASA really does send stuff up there to blow those.
I don't think we've ever.
Asteroids.
I don't think we've ever.
I thought they break down before they get into that.
Yeah,
a meteor
because gravity.
hit Russia not too long ago.
A meteor.
A meteor. You know how big a meteor is?
An asteroid didn't hit Russia.
A meteor is
No,
like
no.
asteroid
All
didn't hit
meeters
Earth.
just not that size. It's some super
You
humongous
can
humanoid.
find meteor craters on Earth. It's pictures of craters.
A crater is different.
What created the crater?
Probably a bigger size meteor or something. I don't know. But I'm just saying, meteor, it's all asteroids
An
and
asteroid
meteorites.
can't come to Earth though. Not an
Yeah.
asteroid.
Yeah, I just like Armageddon type shit.
How you think the dinosaurs went extinct?
Do you
Were
believe
there
in
dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Were there
Yes,
dinosaurs?
yes.
Yes.
There are dinosaurs on this Earth right now.
Yeah.
An
Go
alligator,
Go get 'em.
an alligator
Yes,
is a
alligators
dinosaur.
are-
Well, yeah.
Well, you can
yeah.
call all
Yeah,
because
never
anything
mind.
that
No,
anything
I
that
think a
eat
rhino
plants
dinosaur
could be
too.
a dinosaur.
No.
Cows can be a dinosaur.
A cow, not a dinosaur.
I mean,
They can
it
say
could
anything
be
a dinosaur.
because it eats
It
plants
can't be.
or
It can't be.
That's like saying you don't believe in. This is how I know dinosaurs are real. They are finding these bones, fossils, and putting in and making these like they are putting these together, these bones that fit each other to make dinosaurs.
I seen it.
They make dinosaurs.
But anybody can sculpt it though.
I mean, because what you mean sculpt? You don't think they find them in the ground? You can find.
I mean, I'm not saying they not, but I'm just saying they could just be big enough.
But they not.
How you know that? How
You just said that.
Because people,
Why we arguing if you just said it?
Dude, listen. There are people. This is people's jobs to go and stay out there and look and dig and look for this stuff. They not making
that's
that.
a whole job.
That's a whole job. They not making it.
It's just like they
what
do
a job's
the
funded
mummies
by?
and shit.
What are jobs funded by?
Certain government, certain colleges.
All right, then.
Colleges.
The government funds stupid shit.
Because so they work
Real
with colleges.
You see, they stop funding the people go to space. No, why?
Yeah.
Because it costs a lot.
Costs a lot of money.
They cost a lot.
But they going to fund this country that don't even support us, giving them millions, trillions of dollars, but you can't fund something that's supposed to be.
Who?
I mean,
Who? What country funding like that?
I'm talking about doing the wars and shit. We done spent so much money, unnecessary money on war when we don't even
We
need
make
it.
money from war. We make a lot of money from war.
But it's not necessary.
That's why we going to
That's
war.
why we go to war.
We're going to war to gain territory and money.
What territory
Literally.
we
Every war every place that America's been, they have not left even after the war. That's a fact. They make money off wars.
But you
My cousin is in South Africa right now.
Check this out. We going over there and do what? And take other people's land? What you think they
It's not. No. It's not just taking their land. It's
gaining control, gaining power.
We're controlling it.
So what you think they doing to us?
Not controlling us.
Why you think that? What you think the books and stuff like? What you think all this for?
Yeah, what you think the program?
Why you think it's stuff that we can't do? It's a lot of stuff we can't do.
What
a
you
lot
mean?
of stuff we don't know.
Can't do.
It's a lot of
It's
stuff
a
they're
lot-
not gonna teach you.
It's laws and rules.
They don't even teach you about credit in school, right?
No, they don't.
Exactly.
You don't.
Why?
I don't know. That's something they should though.
Don't credit make you successful?
Right.
Why they don't want us to be
Crazy
successful?
They don't want you to have the knowledge.
But everything in life, somebody not gonna tell you everything in life. You gotta figure some things out on your own. Right or wrong.
What I say, self-taught. Teach yourself. Stop letting the school program your kids.
No, send your kids to school, please.
No, you don't.
Please send your
It's
kids
just a
to school.
program.
Please send your kids to school.
Homeschool your kids to what I can teach them the same thing the teacher gonna teach.
Let me ask all
you
y'all
know
this
what? How much the teacher make a year?
Not like 50,000, something like that.
50?
Probably like 30. Probably
You better go
35.
get about 30. I give them 29.
Probably 35.
The teachers is the lowest paid people in the system.
Knowing that you went to school, all y'all, we all went to school. If you had a chance, if you can go back and have a chance to not go to school at all, would y'all choose that?
Yeah, cause I would have been
No.
I mean, no, because there's
at a
just,
certain
No,
age.
no,
If
no,
I can
ain't
go
nobody
through,
doing
like
that.
the first through 8th grade.
I mean, that's just what's supposed to happen. So that's
But I'm
what's
saying-
use a program.
No.
It's a program they put you
At the
through.
Kids
beginning of
need
school, I'm
school.
not gonna be able to say I don't want to go to school. They
Kids
gonna make
need-
me go to
you
school
don't-
because that's
yeah.
what's they're
Do you think
told
kids
me.
need school?
If kids don't go to school, what happened to their parents? They go to jail.
Okay, if you take that out the equation, do you think kids need
It
school?
ain't gonna never be out the question. You gotta
The
take
question
it
is, do kids need school?
Kids need their
Do
parents.
kids need school? That's the question.
Do
That's the
kids
question.
need school?
If the parents can teach you something that you can benefit off of, the school don't teach you nothing.
But the parents don't be knowing everything either.
That's
Because you tell
it's
your
a science.
son
Talking
that we didn't went to
the
school,
majority
but
of stuff
we
you
did.
learn in school, you don't need in the real world.
A
You
lot.
don't. I'm
So-
working
So
out.
really,
and
you
I'm not
really don't
using
need school.
So you don't
half
need
the
school?
shit I
Really
went
don't.
If you didn't go to school, you wouldn't be the person you are today. You'll be a lot probably worse.
Nah.
Because you wouldn't have,
no.
watch this, you wouldn't have the social skills you have. You wouldn't have some of the intelligence that you have.
What make you
'Cause
think
a lot of things that you
How you
learn,
think
you
they
learn in
got by?
school.
How you think they got by without school?
Who?
Learning from each other, their families.
Who got by without school?
A lot of rich people
A lot
didn't
of
even
people.
graduate high school. A lot of rich people dropped that.
It's rich people that didn't go to school. bro.
Yeah.
High school?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, boy.
He a rapper. No, that don't matter.
But
That-
still.
Nah, it don't matter.
But rappers, and like that's different. But I'm saying like business people and stuff like
I
that. They
think
all went to high
Samuel
school.
Jackson.
No.
They all went to high
he
school.
didn't go
They
there.
all
He
went to high
dropped
school.
out, but
Master
you do-
P did not graduate high school.
Yeah.
Dude, Master P is a rapper. I
But
said
he learned.
I said
the
the
Master
business
P is a
himself.
rapper and his
You
rap
can't just
industry
say he a
learned the
rapper.
business.
Yeah.
You
He went
can't
to
just say
college
he a
and
rapper,
stuff, though.
But what was he first? He learned his business industry through the rapper career.
Yeah, he had to teach himself though. He didn't let the people program him.
He ain't need no school to do that.
Yeah, they was trying to get him. They was trying to get him.
I mean, that's not the truth though.
Yeah, he didn't go to school to learn that. He said, "Look, I'm gonna think for myself and say I'm not gonna give these people half my money. I'm gonna be independent."
Who you think he learned all that just through just him,
He ain't learned through school.
or people taught him that?
He got put on game.
He got taught.
It's not hard to
He
figure
got
out.
taught.
It-
Who
it's
taught
not-
those
what you talking
people?
about?
Who taught them people?
A lot of
They went
stuff-
to school.
A lot of stuff he
Somebody
figured
got
out.
to
You
go
don't
to
have to go to
school.
school.
You don't have to
learn that.
exactly. You don't have to go to school. To learn.
Somebody.
Okay. Watch this.
You have to go to
watch this.
school to learn how to tie your shoe.
Watch this.
Because somebody taught you.
Watch
Yes.
this.
Yeah,
Watch
in your
this.
mama room.
Watch
That's
this.
school.
That's school.
Right there.
Watch this. You don't. You say you don't gotta go to school to learn that.
Somebody
You can
does.
teach yourself. Who is teaching you the things that you teaching yourself?
Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm a videographer.
Somebody
Never
everybody
been to
does.
school. I taught myself everything I know through
How?
Google, YouTube.
Who taught?
What you mean? It wasn't no person.
Who put this stuff on Google?
It wasn't no person. It wasn't the school system. It wasn't.
They went to school.
So you telling me
went to school.
just the internet just automatically boom gonna put this on the internet? Somebody
What
put that
I'm
on the
saying,
internet.
I
Somebody
did
gotta
not
go to
go
school,
to a
bro.
school that was already programmed. I went to learn what I wanted to learn, to teach me. I didn't go to an elementary school to teach me.
School
or
is
a
needed.
college.
School is needed.
Whatever you
School.
I'm not saying-
you learn from people who know what they're doing. Them people went to school. Them people went to school.
Oh, man, it's engineers, black engineers back then that never went to school that know how to build. Why you think we built the White House? You think they allowed us to go to school back then?
You
No.
You
We
think
couldn't even go to school back then.
you think them niggas know how to build a house?
What you mean?
Slaves know how to build a house.
Yeah.
They told them what to do.
No,
Come on,
man.
Come on. Come on.
Who created everything?
What you mean?
Did they go to school to learn how to create a jackhammer or a hammer or a spoon or a toilet? All black creators did not go to school to create
but
no
they taught
somebody.
somebody how to use those things.
Somebody who taught
But
them.
who taught them?
Bro, just
If
because
you
you're not,
create something,
Hey, you can fix cars and not go to
just
school.
because you're not in the
Yeah.
actual schoolhouse does not mean you didn't have schooling.
No.
Somebody had to teach
It's
you.
a difference between
No.
schooling and school, though.
I can create
It's
something.
a difference between schooling and
School,
school.
Yeah.
y'all talking about the building.
I'm
Y'all gotta
talking
go
about
to the
patent.
building. They talking about them gotta go in the building. Somebody gotta go to school.
Nah.
Somebody gotta teach you something.
Did
If
nobody-
I'm teaching you, you in school right now, you're learning.
I'm talking about who created the hammer.
Some,
A black man.
I don't know.
Who created the monkey wrench? A black man. They did not go to school to create their monkey wrench. They thought in their mind of how to create this. You finding the what? You don't have to.
But that's easy. That's easy.
I don't know it ain't. It ain't easy to go create something making $50 off of.
Is it easy to create a hammer?
This black man
I'm talking about
saw.
from
This
nothing.
black man saw.
Like the
this
light
not
bulb.
going. This not going in the ground. I need something to hit it with. That's like.
It got to come to your mind first. Did
That's
nobody
not-
say?
He schooled
Did nobody
himself.
come up and say, "Hey, look"? Yeah, he schooled
Some
himself.
type of schooling.
You
is
were your
needed.
teacher.
Some type of schooling.
That's
is
what I'm
needed.
saying. I'm
But
not talking about the program school. I'm talking about my schooling that I teach myself. That the
But
person
I'm
that's
saying,
paid to
maybe
teach
he
you.
didn't need no schooling back then, but what you learned, somebody
Somebody
taught you.
No, nobody didn't.
Google taught. You said Google.
I'm talking about a physical person that's getting paid.
A physical person got paid to put that on Google for you to look at so you can learn it.
Right. You never been to YouTube looking up somebody to do something on YouTube?
So
Huh?
what I'm trying to
No, answer that.
y'all look at this. I'm talking about it's two separate programs. I'm talking about the school program and I'm talking about my program. I didn't learn nothing from this program. I learned something from this program. The school system didn't
It
teach
ain't take
me nothing.
school to teach them that.
It didn't take school to teach me that.
It takes school to teach them what?
Videography.
Who taught you videography?
Not school.
When you went
That ain't no physical.
Not elementary, middle, or high school talking about.
That's what I'm telling y'all.
That's what
I
he's
ain't
saying.
you can't teach nobody. Listen. 1 second.
You gotta understand.
No,
what-
listen. Hold on, listen.
All right.
When you went on Google and you looked it up,
That's not a school.
That's you.
all right.
You
No, we not saying
That is my own
Oh.
research.
saying the same.
Learning is not
Them
called
people
learning
went to
is-
They don't say.
Learning in school is not a synonym, bro.
How many times gonna say them people went to school?
No, you not understanding. We not learning from them people. They not coming to this house and teach me that.
They put it in there for you to look at.
For you to learn it.
No,
they put it in there for you. They are a teacher.
Yeah, but in the school system, they tell you what they want you to know.
Exactly. Like,
See, I can go to the internet and find anything. And
so you don't think
anything.
they tell you what you know? What
You can't go to the school system and learn about your black history. Why? Because they ain't got it in the books.
Bro.
I'm just telling you, y'all
said-
try to put in a third party like the computer is a school. No, I am not on the online. I'm not in an online
School
school.
is a school. A computer
I'm not on no online
They
school.
talking about an actual.
I
building.
am actually
They not
researching.
understand what
You
we're
gotta
saying.
re-
They talking about an actual building.
That's what it started off from.
That's what he was talking about the whole time.
Yeah.
Y'all brought that
No.
up.
Y'all made
A
it.
school is just not a school building. A school is everything.
This can be a school.
This is a school.
This is a school right
We
now.
are teaching people stuff right now.
We're not getting paid $30,000 a year from the government to teach nobody.
For them to give us stuff to teach to them.
Yeah.
That's
So
what they
giving-
They getting stuff from them and telling us.
Okay,
That's
so you
what
gotta
it
get
is.
paid and all that other stuff to be a teacher.
No, you gotta do.
Yeah, I mean to teach kids.
So you can't.
No.
All right.
I got to go to school to get the degree for that.
That ain't what I'm saying. Not in the school building.
I'm talking about
Take the school building out your head.
No, that's what we. So you saying you don't need school building?
Bro, you don't need a school building to go to school.
So
This-
why?
this
So
could be a
okay.
school.
So why? If we don't need the building, why is it a school? Why we can't learn at home?
We can learn at home. There's an option to learn at home. It's called home school.
No.
Home
The
school.
government put the school in there to program you.
You know what they say, man.
I don't know what else to tell y'all.
Oh, you know what they say.
Y'all trying to
Like,
y'all putting in a third
Y'all,
party.
exactly. He talking about like elementary school, middle school, and high school. You don't need them. That's
don't
what
need
to
them.
learn. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
You don't need them.
Before they made
You
kids
need
go to
them.
school, them niggas ain't know nothing.
No, you can't tell me that. No, you
It's
ain't
a
not
kid,
gonna tell
bro.
me
It's a
that.
They
kid.
kn- what?
You can't tell me my people didn't know nothing to
Bruh.
go design everything
Bruh.
for us to use.
Bruh, there was African
Yeah,
colleges, African colleges.
We couldn't
It's a
even
whole-
go to school
you
back
know,
then.
You know what the Library of Alexandria is?
No, but
Oh, okay.
we couldn't
That's
go-
in Africa.
we
That was in
couldn't-
Africa.
But we could not go to school back then. We wasn't even allowed to read.
Bruh, and you didn't know nothing, right?
Cause you couldn't read.
Because ain't nobody wanted to teach. You couldn't learn. You can't go to school.
Somebody had
But
you didn't know
somebody
nothing.
in the
Somebody
room-
had to teach. No. You can't say that a black person just up out the blue. Oh, I
It's
know
a
what these
leader
words
in
mean.
every.
I
it
can
No,
put
was
these
people in
words
the north.
together.
People in the
Somebody
north.
has to teach him what this word mean. Did this word go with this word and he got taught and learned that this mean that.